Did this happen?
It may have happened. It's
Sometimes
like
when I see
it's
this
like SVO episodes, right?
Girl,
They're based on all.
them ripped from the headlines. I'm like, I remember there was one episode of SVU that said ripped from the headlines, and I watched it. I was like, yo, man, these headlines. Like, I don't.
Especially when you're living in New York watching it, I'd be like, oh boy.
Girl, I was in Atlanta being like, first of all, oh my God, people are insane. Second, whose job is this? To being like, oh, let me check these headlines.
Yeah, to go through and come up with the storylines. Could you imagine being a writer, being in that writer's room? I'd be so like Stick Wolf, right?
Every episode is sexual assault. Mariska Hargitay gets up every day.
Yeah. And she's like,
puts on that leather jacket.
She's like, let's go. It's on to the next one.
To investigate another sexual crime. Somebody said that Ice-T has played a cop longer than he was a rapper.
It's true. I love Ice-T. Oh, that show. I love a good Ice-T scene.
Name one of his songs.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Exactly. No, you're right. He is known for SVU.
Yeah. And Coco.
Yes, and Coco. Don't forget Coco. I don't mind when dramas take that route. Sometimes, K-dramas go
in a Game of Thrones situation.
Yeah, because it's a little bit more
I remember
dramatic. It locks you in.
You know what made me watch Game of Thrones? Not the 4th season, because everybody's getting raped and murdered. One of my male friends said to me when the 4th season came out, he texted me. He said, "Please do not watch this season." I was like, "Why?" He texted me back, "Everybody's getting raped," and I was like, "And I'll see you season 5. I'm good." Mm-hmm. But the thing about Game of Thrones that made me watch the show was when they killed the dad.
Yeah,
when he got beheaded.
Yeah,
because I'm sitting there watching
First
it,
season.
going, "Somebody's gonna save him. Somebody's gonna save him.
Nope,
somebody's gonna save him." And they cut his head off. I remember being in my house going, "Oh, they just gonna let him die?" I think that's what made everybody watch that show.
Yes.
Because we've never seen a main character who was on the poster.
Yes. Die so quickly.
So quickly.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I was like, they put this man on the poster.
I know. And they gave zero shits.
And they killed this man?
Yeah.
My brother was telling me people who were dead were supposed to be alive. People who were alive were supposed to be dead. He said the Red Wedding was supposed to go in a completely different direction. Oh, the mother in the books? What is it? Caitlin, the mom?
Oh my gosh.
So the mom from the north or whatever, right?
The mom from the north with the red hair.
Yes.
I forget. She's from the Vale.
Yes.
She's from the Vale.
She was from the Vale. So not only she's so mad that she gets murdered at the Red Wedding that she comes back as a zombie. She's so pissed. She got murdered. She comes back from the dead.
It's like Jon Snow coming back from the dead, right? He came back from the dead.
I don't remember. It's too many people dying and coming back.
Yeah.
So she comes back from the dead because I think they throw them in the water. She's so pissed. She comes back out the water with the army. But every time you see her, she's like, there's water dripping from her, water coming out of her mouth because she threw in the water. She comes back with the fucking army, and it was just like, I'm murdering everybody. You killed me on my son. You're dead. And I was like, that was way more interesting
than what?
Than just killing the bitch. But I quit watching that show when that lady gave birth to a shadow. I was like, I'm out.
The witch lady, right?
Yep. When she gave birth to a shadow, I was like, I gotta go.
I like House of Dragon a lot.
I haven't tried. I hear there's black people on it that aren't slaves.
There's black people who aren't slaves, written by women. Written by, I believe one of the writers is Korean American.
So no one's getting raped every episode?
No, it is a women's writer's room. A female writer's room.
Okay, I can watch it now.
Yeah, it's good. And all the characters
before I was like, nope. Because I know they got like,
yeah.
Also, I love whenever they put like black people in the fantasy, they always give them locks. I don't know why we have to have dreads if it's a fantasy situation. I think it's very interesting.
That show.
It's very interesting. But like, yeah, now I can watch it. And then apparently like Lord of the Rings, they've got their own little spinoff. There's black people too on that one.
I could not get through the new Lord of the Rings. I could not.
TV show one?
The one on Amazon. I was like, good Lord, I could not. And I love Lord of the Rings. I love The Hobbit. Loved all the movies. So into it. Read all the books. Hardcore. I just couldn't get into it.
The mom also, you know how like Christine Baranski has never played a poor person?
She hasn't. She doesn't have that face. She has that regalness.
She has that. She has a waspiness
to
her. Mm-hmm. That is just like, oh, we can't. we can't make her a woman that she's probably never worn jeans.
She probably just wakes up in a 3-piece suit, just jumps out of bed.
Truly, like
ready to go.
Her pajamas have a jacket. Like
I can't wait for that other show to come back. The show that she's in.
The Good something?
No. She's in the period piece, the HBO show.
The Gilded Age?
The Gilded Age.
I just started watching.
It's so good.
I got to meet George Russell.
Oh, that man is good
at the Emmys
looking.
And I was just like,
is he gay in real life?
No.
Okay, just kidding. I'm so sorry, George Russell. I don't know why I thought he was gay.
Because there's a sensitiveness in his heart.
He is a good looking man.
First and foremost. And he's actually tall.
Ooh.
I'll have to find the picture of me and him. And I also met the young lady who plays Peggy.
Oh, Peggy, yes.
So I met him because like the Emmys have something called like the night before party, which is like it's a big deal to go to.
Oh, okay.
Next time I come, I have to bring you from the bag of goodies that they gave me because I don't know what some of this stuff is.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm gonna let you see this cool bag shit. But I got to meet him. I said, first of all, you are the best written husband in television in history. If my husband isn't trying to bankrupt a man for crossing me, I don't want him. I don't want him. If my husband is not a robber baron who has driven a man to suicide because his wife disrespected me, I don't want him. Also, I love that show. It's Julian Fellows, so he's the one that did Downton Abbey.
Amazing, yes.
And
Julian Fellows.
So it's American Downton Abbey, but there's 2 reasons I really appreciate that show. One, when Christine Baranski's character, her son who is gay, meets a man in a bar and is beaten up and robbed.
Yes.
Right? We don't see that.
Yeah, we don't.
You see the beginning of, this might not be, he probably shouldn't talk to that man.
And
then you see the aftermath. You don't see
aftermath.
the actual And then when Peggy goes down south,
yes,
with Booker T. Washington himself,
yeah. When
they're hiding in that barn,
yes,
they and that mob of whites,
but then they're just
Not only do they not get caught, but she ends up kissing this married man.
Which, oh my God, it's all flooding back.
Right. But I was like, but me and my mom were watching that, and I didn't realize we were holding our breaths. Yeah. Because when the mob goes by, what was also so interesting is that, and I don't think a lot of people, I think you had to be a Southerner to catch it, is that the reason that the editor of the newspaper gets into it with that white man, right, is to protect the black woman who owns that restaurant.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, I only think that maybe white or black Southerners might have caught it. That white man knows her. He didn't come in there just fucking with a random person. Yeah. He knows her. And he talks to her in a way they're so familiar that they're either family. You see what I'm saying? Like he comes in there talking to her like either they're family or they have a relationship.
Something.
Whether it's been romantic, and whether it's reciprocated by her, we do not know. Or if this is like a family thing. Because she comes in and she's like, she's like, I don't have time for this today.
I need to rewatch it. The new season is coming soon.
Oh, I was saying to them, I was like, can I please be on the show? He's like, what's your name? I said, I'm about this show. I love this show. I'm going to be on the show.
Yeah.
I want to be on the show.
I need to rewatch it.
But what was interesting, so I remember.
There's something to do with the Brooklyn Bridge, right? Yes. It's all coming back.
So yeah, the Brooklyn Bridge.
The son wants is designing the bridge. Works for the designer of the bridge, but there's something.
Well, originally the people who are building the bridge is actually the wife who designed the bridge. So the guy who was supposed to be the architect, it was supposed to be him.
It was the
and
wife.
And then it alludes to the fact that the wife has actually been designing everything throughout this man's entire career, and he's not even competent to do this. Yeah. And then at one point he gets sick. Yes. And she's just like, I mean, I can help. And then you find out that from the partner, she's been building every fucking bridge this man has ever made.
How do you remember all of this?
Because I like the show.
I like the show too, but like, this is the thing about content nowadays. There's so much content. Even with K-dramas, like I'm realizing like there's so much that I want to watch. There's so many new shows, but then, I got to watch my American shows and I'm just like oftentimes. But because of this,
there's a memory that I probably lost. It's like.
No, but you remember I'm like listening. I'm like, oh my God, I remember that part. I remember that part.
There's other things that about that show that I don't remember. I know that whoever casted Peggy's dad, whoever does the makeup for Peggy's dad needs to go to jail. I don't know what color he's supposed to be. I don't know how old he's supposed to be. I don't know what the fuck is happening with her dad. But as soon as she showed up, me and my mother at the same time were like, what the fuck? Did they blackface this man?
Oh, Lord.
But it's crazy because she has beautiful dark skin, which means her skin is fucking perfect. Yeah. I will tell you the thing. People talk a lot of shit about dark skinned people, which is based in racism and colorism. But they never have a fucking pimple. Their skin is perfect.
Oh, yeah. No blemishes. Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can't find makeup to match me. Why the fuck do you need
You don't need the makeup.
What are you doing?
Interesting.
Putting the makeup will only give you the white folks' problems of having acne. Now, I'm not going to say there aren't dark-skinned people who don't have skin issues.
But they just like...
I'm just saying that especially the women, their skin is
flawless.
Perfect. It's so smooth, it's stupid.
Okay.
How dare you walk in here with this beautiful skin
and try to cover it up
with paint? You sound nuts. The fact that you walked in here and they don't even have any... It's like God was like, listen, the world's going to hate you, but your skin's going to be perfect.
Listen, God is fair.
Sometimes.
God is fair.
Sometimes.